this week we're not going to be working on termite. We're not going to be doing anything in termite, and we're going to be back on the XR. Hope you guys are enjoying the XR content. I know it's kind of a little different than what our channel began with, which was pretty much just centered around termite. And when we bought the bike, I didn't really think it would be that much part of the channel, but it's really kind of become kind of a thing while we're waiting, collecting parts and doing, it's kind of giving me something to work on and enjoy something. It's the new thing. You know how you get new stuff, it's new. So anyway, I started actually filming this yesterday and got caught up working and just forgot to keep filming. So missed so much of what I did yesterday that wasn't even really worth putting in here. So what I did yesterday was I changed the sprockets here. It had 15 in the front, 48 in the back. Now, when I got it originally, it had 16 in the front, 48 in the back. But I went down to 15 to get me some more bottom end. And I wanted to go back to a 45, which is the stock rear sprocket size, so that I could swap between 14 and 15 in the front. This will give me 14 I can use for trails and gravel roads and stuff like that. But if I did want to take a long trip, all I got to do is swap and put a 15 in it. And I've got a lot better highway gearing. So I did that yesterday. He had a couple of, the Randy, previous owner, had a couple of links extra in the chain to lengthen it out. I took those out and just went back to the 45 with a shorter chain. I'm gonna like this a lot better. Tomorrow, my pipe will be here, and Andrew just walked into the shop. We're working on the washing machine in the house, and that's not fun. So we're taking a break from that. But anyway, so my pipe will be here tomorrow for the bike. So I just thought I would film a little bit. I'm gonna do a sound comparison, because I have, when shopping for pipes, most of your XR sound comparisons were from like 10, 12 years ago, and the sound quality is not good. Not promising you that this is gonna be great, but it'll be better, a little something more current, where you can hear a stock pipe versus the XR's only pipe that will be here tomorrow. So anyway, but it's just been raining every single day here, so we ain't been going out and doing much. Haven't been able to go do much between work, Andrew's shows, washing machines tearing up, and rain. We just haven't had a chance to get out and go do anything. So hope you guys enjoy a little shop content. In about 3-4 weeks from now, in September, up in North Mississippi in Holly Springs National Forest. I've never been there, but they have a big dual sport adventure bike. It's not a rally. It's just like a, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's called Pigs in the Forest is what it's called though. But it's a 150-mile loop through the Holly Springs National Forest, and I'm thinking about doing it. It'd be a long day. It's like 4 hours from here. But I'm thinking about going and doing it, man. I think it'd be a lot of fun, ride with some more people. So that may be a fun video of us going up to Pigs in the Forest. If you're going to be there, comment below. Let us know you're going to be there. We'd love to meet up and, have some fun. All right, well, it's raining again. What it has been doing every day here. Pipe came in, so we're going to unbox this thing and start the installation. So I figure everybody on YouTube likes unboxing videos, so we'll do an unboxing video. It ain't packing peanuts, but it's the next worst thing. Shredded paper. So we got our thermostat dipstick. Kind of tell us what our oil temp is running. Got my name on it. So a lot of people talk about XR's only shipping and stuff like that, but when I ordered this, I don't even know. I had to look back on the invoice to see when I ordered it, but it's been a few weeks. But he told me they were, at the time when I ordered it, they were polishing the cones out, the tips out. A lot of people complain about their welding, and I mean, I've seen prettier welds, but if the pipe works, and I'm happy with it. All right. All right, you can see a good side by side here comparison. As far as weight goes, honestly, just holding them, I can't really tell a lot of difference weight wise. So all right, now I'm gonna start trying to fit this one up. I did get a new gasket, genuine Honda part. See, right away we're gonna have an issue here. You can tell that's nowhere, like that's about the same distance it's got left to go there. All right, so we're gonna have to pull this brace off and build something different there on this side. All right, brace is off. There's just one bolt left holding it on. All right, it's on there. This right here is giving me a little trouble. I just put a little spacer back there in the back to make that fit right, but when I put the racks back on, that'll bolt that one up, so I can't put the bolt in there, but it looks good, man. It looks a lot better than the old factory black one. So, all right, so this is stock head pipe, obviously. Stock muffler, but the baffle has been cut out. He's just got the end piece on there, but the actual silencer tube that goes down in there, the previous owner just chopped it off. So no smog, no nothing like that on it. So about the best I can give you. Anyway, all right, well, let's fire this thing up, see what it sounds like. This sounds good, don't get me wrong, I just was not expecting it to be that much louder. They call these thumpers, and that's definitely thumping. Man, that thing has got a deep, really deep tone to it. Wow. I was not expecting that much sound out of it. All right. So essentially all it is, you can see that, is a thermometer, you know, dipstick. So this just allows you to be able to kind of have some kind of a temperature gauge. They send you a little Allen wrench. You've got a set screw right in here. So all you're gonna do is put it in there, tighten it down where it needs to be, then kind of mark where 200 degrees is north, and you just, you know, like a dial caliber or something other, you adjust it and then set your screw back. So, all right, so you can see that 200 should be up here, but it's down there. So I'm gonna mark, kind of get a rough idea where this needs to be, loosen that screw, and then we'll adjust it around, tighten it back up. All right, well, she's all back together. It's a bummer that most of the pipe is covered up by the bags and stuff, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it's such a pretty pipe. I really wish it would be able to see more of it, but hey, well, once I get dirt and mud all over everything, you ain't gonna see it anyway. So now the only thing that I left that I want to do, since it's pouring down rain outside, is, so I got my headlights and I've got these auxiliary lights that work really, really awesome at nighttime. Really like these lights at night. But right now, these are wired into that little switch down there. So at night when I'm riding and a car comes, I have to dim my brights here and then reach down there and try to hit that little switch. And I mean, it's not the most inconvenient thing in the world, but I'm thinking I want to wire these into the bright switch here. So I can do away with that little switch. So anytime my lights are on bright, these are going to be on, which is the way that I run them now anyway. I never turn my bright on unless I got those guys on too. So I'm going to have to pull all this off in the front. All this going to come off to get to that switch, find which one it is, wire it in, and we'll go from there on that. So since it's raining, there's nothing else to do anyway, why not do it now? All right, so here's what we did. These are all wires he had to the other switch. I found which one was the switch wire going to the lights. That's the blue. White is hot, black is ground. Went into the headlight, put my tester on there, found that the blue wire is the bright wire for this. Green is always ground on Hondas. White is just the regular dim light. So tied my power switch to the LEDs to this. I don't have any of those little, just the little pinch connectors. I didn't have any here. So I just spliced the wire, kind of got it twisted right now. If it works, I'll just get some solder and we'll solder it together, wrap it up good, and call it a day. So let's turn it on now. What should happen, lights should come on, be dim. If we turn the brights on, the LED auxiliary lights should come on. So we're on dim now. Headlight is working. You can see it shining there. You can see a LED hanging here. So, hey, it works. All right. So that simplifies that. I can get rid of, I'm probably gonna take this off. This is just a, like a cigarette lighter. And I usually just have the adapter in there to charge my phone when I'm using Gaia. But I'm probably just gonna take this out. I'll take this whole plate out probably now. Or, I don't know. I may just leave the plate there because this works okay. But I want to change it and just put the regular, just a straight USB with the other little new guy, whatever, I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, so I can just not fool with that because that's already a little bit of play. You have to move it just right. So I'll be riding and I'll see my phone charge and all of a sudden look down, it's not charging, that kind of stuff. So I need to get a USB put in there eventually. But anyway, so all right, I'm gonna solder this up, wrap it all up, put it all back together. all back together. Rechecked everything. All the lights work. I just taped up the other wires that ran to the other switch, the hot and the ground. Got them taped up and just tucked out of the way nice. Also, while I was in there, my bright indicator bulb had been burned out since I bought it. So while I had all that out, I went ahead and pulled that out. You just pluck the bulb out of the bottom. I had another bulb from the Dash and the Super B extra whenever I rebuilt it. So I just plugged it in. So now my bright indicator works. But other than that, I mean, she's all back together. I really wish I know I could take the bags off. One day I may get some smaller bags because I'm not crazy about those bags, but they came with the bike, they're free, they work. And I use them a lot. I know it looked better without the bags on it, but I use these a lot just in my day-to-day running, going to the parts house, hardware store, just general running, just having the bag to throw the stuff I'm going to get in. So I use them all the time. So I definitely need a bag there, but these will just have to run until I find something else that that maybe is a little bit smaller. I don't need such a big bag. And I had the other racks there that will bring the bags in tighter to the bike. But if I ever wanted to use the hard bags over there, which I think the only time I would maybe use those is if I go on a overnight, long camping trip ride where I will need food and stuff like that to be stored in there. I'll use those then. But so I'll just leave these racks on there for now, whatever. But anyway, all right, well, as soon as it stops raining, which won't be today, one day this week, hopefully before we got to publish a video, it will have stopped raining long enough for me to get out and run this thing and give you guys a sound bite. If it doesn't, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here because it is forecast to rain all the way to Wednesday, Thursday, and we usually we have our videos uploaded by Wednesday, so just in case it doesn't, one of the videos in the future, guys, you will see it going. We're hoping to take a little camping trip in Termite here soon. Andrew's just been busy with pottery. It's her time of year for shows, and I have been swamped with work. So it's all good things. We're I guess in the long run, we're making money, which like I said, when you finna do a Hemi swap, you need some money. So all's well. But anyway, all right. See you guys next week.